Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, I got to make this quick. I asked what this reading was going to be about, and what I heard is big things are about to happen. Big things are about to happen. Okay, so let me just very quickly. One last night, I need to be the one who takes you home. All right, just anyways. Okay. Guys, big things are about to happen. I hope this is all good stuff. It feels like it's good stuff. Hopefully it will be good stuff. And you'll have some amazing news for yourself. All right. This. And then a final deck. Michael says don't shuffle it. I think this mofo is trying to set me up with some stuff. Okay. He said don't shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it. Oh my gosh. Okay. You make me nervous is why. He goes, how much are you going to shuffle this deck? You make me nervous. Okay, like a huge clump of cards came out while I was shuffling it. It is what it is. We're just going to accept those cards. And we're going to get started, okay? So, alrighty. This is something that was initiated back in winter time, last winter. That's when this was initiated, and it created a lot of problems for you, right? A lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of different things. It involves another person. Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. We have already unwillingly done a twin flame reading. My last live stream got hijacked without me realizing it. So this is for us. This reading is, it might be better if this reading is just for you guys, not for us, if I'm not involved. Because just yeah. Okay. So this makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense. All right. So like I said, it stems from something that happened or started last winter time, right? It made everything go upside down in your life. It's something that really has been one major struggle for you. It could have made you feel very upside down in your masculine aspects, like the parts of you that are willing to stick up for you. It could have like caused that to feel very upside down, could have caused it to feel very unfair. For some of you, this can indicate that another person is involved, that there is, ooh, 99% at 11:11, 4:35:19. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. All right. So, as I was saying, this might involve another person. Maybe it's a male, maybe it's someone that's more on the masculine side. And, whatever that interaction is, maybe lack of interaction, I'm not sure. It would cause a very upside down situation, right? Now I'm wondering, is your situation upside down because you picked up on their situation and then you misinterpreted that as you and your feelings and your circumstance? What if this is not even about you? Because I know you guys are super empathic, right? I mean, we know this. You're very empathic. So what could this potentially really be about? Well, anyways, um, whatever this upside down winter, upside down masculine, whatever this is, it is the foundation of something that's being created for you. Right. So thank you, crazy guy. Thank you to the crazy guy. I don't know that it's a crazy guy that you're dealing with. It feels like a very like ultra masculine energy, but I don't know that if it's I don't is it a guy? Is it you? It's something. It's something, and it stems from masculine energy. But it's going to be the foundation of the very thing, this big thing that's about to happen for you. This feels almost like it's approaching wish fulfillment. So, yes, it's bringing it back to the homeland. Okay. I would say that's a good thing. I would say that's a good thing. But as this process was happening, you were made to feel very insecure. You were made to feel so out of place. You felt as though you just couldn't make any right decisions. Everything kind of was like a wrong move, wrong step. And it's something that it's in the process of being corrected. So you got to make sure, um, you got to make sure that, you kind of do what you need to do to continue that process. Death in reverse. So there's been a continuation, right? Continuation of the struggle, but has there been a continuation of your progression, your healing, and all of that? It's important for you to consciously choose these things for yourself. No, it's a weird feeling. It's a really weird vibe, kind of like a tentativeness. Whoever this is being very tentative. They're concerned that you will feel their energy. They're hesitant to allow themselves to be noticed by you. It's almost like a very gentle, like I don't know, like a gentle masculine energy. Hmm. I I feel like this is a setup again. Diggity dang it. Um, Removing all of my personal perception, removing my opinion, like, because I can be very opinionated on certain things. Removing all of that and just giving you like a very sterilized type of reading. Um, this is someone that has been very upside down this whole summer over you. Like you guys have a very serious that I want to be very careful because I draw a lot of like weird ass intended people to me. So I want to like be careful of that nothing I say is misconstrued by the fucking weird ass people of this world who have malicious intentions with me. I'm not talking to you. This reading is for my people who have nothing to do with you, much like I have nothing to do with you. Blech. Anyways, you guys, this feels like someone who's just been so upside down in their feelings, thoughts, and processes over you. It feels like it's just this intolerable, insufferable feeling of not knowing how to bridge this gap that that like exists between the two of you. It's this like the gap was unintentional, right? And that you kind of had something to do with this too, because it seems as though this person gets triggered to the same depth of degree that you do. And it's like when they got triggered, you got triggered, so they got triggered. And then next thing you know, there's a gap, right? So there's like something that needs to be corrected. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know if their intention is to be romantic with you. I'm sure there's a part of them that would love that. But also, it's this sense of that's not the only thing. It's like, I'm telling you, I need to have a private workshop with y'all on how to efficiently adult and heal at the same time. Not because you're incapable of adulting, but because you're aware at this point that there's a higher degree of things that you need to operate at. You need to operate at a higher degree. And so when that type of message comes through, it's like this sense of, people who have the best intentions don't necessarily have the best advice for you anymore because they don't know what this is like. You're legit neurodivergent and you're asking a neurotypical person how to do something that's not going to work. They're not going to be able to properly advise you. They're just not because they don't understand to that degree that you are operating at. For example, no, people would think that's offensive. I don't know. I'm getting real hot. And I had me a spiritual party by myself last night. Okay. I had me a little cleansing party. And hi, Victorious. I had me a little cleansing party. And so I don't know what I was going to share. Let me just keep it moving. Um, yeah, shit. They don't know how to fix this. Um, they don't know how to fix this. It's like the difference between sovereignty and love and light. The love and light people will tell you and advise you and advise you and coerce you and manipulate you and strong arm you into this space. Not all, but a lot of them, okay? Into this space of becoming complicit in your own maltreatment, right? Like telling you, like, you need to have compassion for them. For who? The person who don't give a damn about you. I don't think so at this point. Stop. Don't listen to those people. They're going to tell you that, well, because you know more, you have to be more patient with the people who maltreat you and understand they're going through things. Yeah? Yeah? I'm going through things because of you too, fool. So no, no, no. Sorry, I'm being serious. Yeah, no, you don't listen to that kind of advice. That kind of advice of like, if you are truly about your growth, then you'll have entered into a space of unconditional love. And it won't matter that people are spitting on you and stomping you down. You will ask them, is your foot okay? Do you need some tissue for the drool on your lip? No. No. No, you need someone who understands what you're going through, someone who's been through that as well, someone who grasps the actual concepts of transmutation, alchemical change, the laws of alchemy, and sovereignty. I exist as a sovereign. Do you know what that means? That I have to see you as a sovereign. Whether we agree or not, I must uphold your sovereignty. You must never be forced into a decision that you do not come to on your own terms at your own time. You should never be rushed. You should never be bullied. You should never be any of these things that take your power from you and hand it to someone else. That includes guilted and shamed, right? So whoever this is, I don't know if it applies to you or to them. Stop listening to the fucking wenches at the bar. Just don't listen to the wenches. They know nothing about what you're going through. These are very elevated lessons. That's the feel that they're very, very elevated lessons. And because of the elevation and the learning potentiality, a lot of people in your life are not going to understand this. Okay. And that's okay. It's not for them to understand. It's for you to acknowledge there is something you need to more deeply immerse yourself in so that you can gain an understanding when you're ready. Not when someone else tells you you need to understand. Okay. Because one of the ways you can piss a mofo off efficiently, a mofo like me, is by forcing things. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So know that you're protected. Know that you can intentionally initiate this if you want. If you're ready, you can. You can take certain steps, select certain options. You're actually part of the message that I'm hearing right now. Okay. Someone's like, well, what does that mean? Um, Marlene was whispering to me. I'm like, back the fuck up, yo. I can feel you breathing on me. Back up. Back up for real. Stop. I don't want to have to be rude to you because sometimes like, I understand that you're in a space of elevated concern and you're operating from a place of love, matronly love, motherly love. But here's the thing though, I'm very defiant and oppositional in people forcing me to do things. You want me to comply with something, you need to request it, and then I need to consider it. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. And you need to be okay with that. Because the more you try and push it, the more, I mean, hello, my name is Emmy and I'm combative. Hello, my name is Emmy. I'm combative as well as confrontational. It's not going to work. So just let me come to my own terms about certain things. Leave me be. So you can initiate this. You're being encouraged to initiate it, right? I don't believe this message is for me. I believe it's for some of you. You're being encouraged to initiate something by autumn, before autumn, actually, so that it could be right side up. Right? Autumn comes right side up. And I think it comes right side up for the very people who are good listeners. If you're going to just in one ear out the other, which I can't fault you for that because I do that a lot. In one ear out the other. That's why for most people I don't get offended by any of their shenanigans. But you know, mhm, mhm. So I'm being given an analogy. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you eat foods or exposed to chemicals and environments that you are reactive to, um, you will most likely begin overproducing earwax. And that's what happens to me if I eat things I shouldn't be eating. Ooh, the itchiness. It's all goopy feeling up in there. It's so gross. TMI, that's okay. I'm all about TMI. I'm all about TMI. And so part of that is what's being explained to me is that when you start overproducing spiritual earwax, it's to catch any of the particles, possibly malignant, possibly misaligned, miscongrued. And just the wax is supposed to capture it, trap it, prevent it from reaching the eardrum, the hammer, the membrane. It's a way to prevent you from listening to bullshit, right? So there's no in one ear out the other. It's being trapped and is reverberating in there. Ooh, there's messages that have been being sent to you over and over and over again. And you're not hearing it. Mm. You're not hearing it. Your soul is needing you to hear it because you're being very much encouraged to initiate a specific process at this point. I don't know what it is that you've done to me. I'm singing to Marlene. Maybe this will block her out. But it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Hey, whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I don't want to stay. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time. Thoughts of having you in my life. I can't figure out just what to do. 'Cause the cause I'm sure is you. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Something takes over me in a daze. You look so amazing. It's not a phase. I want you to stay away. She's cracking up. She's still speaking in the fucking headphones. Stop. I got a session starting in 30 minutes. I gotta finish this. Stop talking to me, please. Intensification in reverse. Things are going to start to calm down once you initiate the proper processes that need to be initiated. If you're not going to initiate it, then things are going to continue to most likely escalate. If you don't want escalation, you're probably going to need to comply with the request of your soul. Right? You realize that your child has the same gifts that I do, right? You know what that means, girlfriend? Órale pues. You know what that means? No me gustó. No sé. No sé. No me gusta. You're irritating me. For real. Quit fucking talking to me, yo. Because you're distracting me. There's not enough songs or things I can hum to. Your energy is booming. You're so distractive. Listen, talk to your child. Talk to your child directly. I'm sure they would love to hear from you. I'm sure they miss you as much as I miss my own mother. You should go talk to them, not to me. I'm being completely serious. There's nothing I can do. If I am not part of someone's life, I cannot just reach out and be like, hey, by the way, I mean, no, I know we're not friends, but by the way, your mother who's transitioned has been all up in my ear and wants me to tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, like 15 things that they want you to do. Yeah, that's all I needed to say. You can't do that. That's like beyond societal norms. It is. It's beyond. It's beyond. And I know I don't really operate within societal norms, but things like that, I do have to stay within what is socially acceptable because that could be highly offensive, highly triggering. And I feel like you're just going to start a whole bunch of drama that really doesn't need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel. Okay, you respect that. Good. Good, good, good. Integrity in reverse. So whatever this is, whoever this is for you, it's almost like they don't see themselves um in a proper light. I don't know if that makes sense. They're very just confused. I think what they're confused about is how on earth could you possibly look past whatever history you share? Well, because that's how you are. If you love someone, you're able to do that. If you don't love someone, absolutely not. But if you love someone, you're able to do that. And I think there is quite possibly some type of genuine love. Might not be romantic love. It might be. I'm not sure. There's so many of you guys, right? I'm not sure, but there's some form of love. It might be celestial love, right? Because really, this person keeps coming up in your readings. And just this person keeps coming up in your readings, and it's almost like this thing of um they probably keep coming up in your readings because you have unfinished business. They're not just a karmic. um I would say there is some lessons needing to be learned together. Maybe triggering each other, not necessarily in a bad way. Maybe triggers the wrong word. Initiators. You two, no, 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 no. The better word is a catalyst. Catalyst. Quantum catalytic initiations are occurring. So there's a lot of things that are, very much being slated for you. It's major change, major shifts. You're you're about to see yourself in your life in a completely different way, and this difference in the way you see is going to greatly help you to be able to move past the muck. Oh, and there goes the fuck. There goes. Now someone is feeling intense emotions. This is getting real messy real fast. Let me just finish the reading. Golden Crown, a lot of messages from your soul. Part of the message is for you to walk your truth, right? Your soul is giving you a hand up to the next level of where you're supposed to be. So just flow with that, okay? You have choices to make that will affect your human existence, your in real life existence. Part of this involves you being taken out of environments that have perpetuated your misery and your suffering. You are not naturally, normally a insufferable person. You are not someone who thrives in suffering. So your soul is giving you the potentials, these opportunities that can extract you from the places of suffering that you have occupied. You got to be willing to let go, though, okay? Oh my God. There's this video. One of my girlfriends from TikTok. Um, Let me see. Oh, I was just like, oh, stop. Okay, stop. Hold on. Oh, here. No, something keeps trying to get me to. Oh my gosh. I need to. Well, she's a public figure, but I didn't ask her in advance if I could. I want to bring her on a live stream at some point so that she could talk to you guys. She's hilarious, but she has such a depth to her. I don't know her very well yet, but she had this video where she was talking about, for some people, it's like you feel like you have no opportunities and nowhere to go. And so even though you've already been removed from, really toxic maltreatment type environments, um you end up going back because although you don't like the way you're being treated, or maybe people are putting hands on you or whatever it is, um, at least you'll have a place to call home. It was really sad. It really touched my heart. She's like really going deep into it. I think she's going through some stuff. And it was this thing of, you know, Yeah, it's painful to be there. It's toxic to be there. But at least you're somewhere, right? And so it's this thing of sometimes our fear of what happens after we've left the toxicity, it causes us to choose to remain in those toxic spaces. Worlds within worlds in reverse. This is telling me that, the greatness that you are, the potentiality that's contained within you, that world within the world, it's going to be allowed to come out. It's going to be allowed to come forward, come out. And that's going to be something that's going to really fuel you as you go through this process of undoing the teaching that you are a very limited, finite being, that you are incapable of transcending the pain, the circumstance, the grip of the bad things, because sometimes for some of us, really bad things have such a massive grip on us. Oh, my Marlene's crying. Oh, don't cry. Everything's going to be fine. Sometimes when we love people so much, we lose sight of the fact of how strong they are. You know what I'm saying? We start to wonder and start to make plans of how we're going to deliver them from their suffering, how we are going to somehow get them in a space of absolution from previous decisions. And, you know, I feel strongly that we should always make sure that our love is the very thing that continues to inspire them to liberate themselves. I don't need to be someone's hero. I just need to be your greatest cheerleader and empowerer so that you can save yourself, right? And we just got to have faith. We got to have a trust in people's ability to become aware of and overcome the types of situations that make them so unhappy, that make them feel very trapped, right? I mean, part of that is that for many people, we don't allow ourselves to feel our emotions. You have to feel your emotions, the full motion and emotion of life. If life is like a pendulum, then you have to feel the full swing. You have to feel the full swing. From one end of the spectrum to the other, so that you can have a better sense of what the point of center actually is, where it is, and what it feels like. Sometimes you need to just take a time out. Sometimes in that space of being in a timeout, choosing to be in a timeout. No, this is not about a break in a relationship, like taking a break from a relationship. This is about fully disconnecting from it to begin understanding that this relationship that you're so comfortable with is the very thing that's making you so comfortable in your misery. Sometimes we stay around people who can help us to justify the need we have inside ourselves to punish ourselves. And that's not good. That's not fair. That's unnecessary, right? So sometimes if you're in that type of trauma bonded connection, you need to take a time out from it and be completely disconnected from that. So you can begin really understanding what it is that's truly hurting your heart. We don't choose pain and suffering, at least not at first. Sometimes when we've been there for so long, we begin to make assumptions that that's all there is. That's a lie. There's so much more than that. So much more than that, right? Yeah. My emotions. What do you feel? But it being in reverse is telling me that you don't feel anything. Whatever you feel, you disregard it, you push it away, You ignore it. You pretend it means something else. It's time for you to come to life. Rather than painting your life sweeter than it is, trying to convince other people that you're happy. If you're not happy, you're not happy. You don't need to explain that to anyone. You don't need to share that with anyone you don't feel comfortable sharing it with. Right? I knew it. Michaela, all day, all night, Marianne, sitting by the seashore, sifting sand. Even little children love Marianne. That's an old ass song. Okay. So, card number 40, Sacred Fool. You think that you are investing in something because, you know, this is someone who's stuck by you. They've been with you for so long, and you at least owe them your loyalty. You know, anyone who makes me feel like that is not worth the type of loyalty and devotion I give. Not even joking, not mincing words at all. Those type of people are not worth it. The ones that make you feel like you have to do that, right? They're not worth it at all. At all, at all, at all. How do I know this? Well, because I'm one of those people who once I decide to be devoted to you, I will be. It will take fucking a lot. A lot of really, really, really fucked up shit on your part for me to even begin questioning, like, what am I doing with you? Right? Because once I'm loyal to you, fuck the level of loyalty that I have to people. I will overlook pretty much everything. I'll even make excuses for you. I won't call you out on shit. I'll just be like, oh, you know what? They might be going through something. I mean, we have good days, we have bad days. I said, no, don't ask them. Don't be all up in their business. Give them the time and the space. Let them be who they are. And yeah. And I used to be in this space of like, I'm just being a bitch. How could I? No, they're a good person. I only devote myself like this to good people. I'm having a bad day and I'm projecting it and all of this other shit. In reality, all that's happened is I've committed myself to maintaining a friendship or connection with someone who really is a fucking user. Excuse me for being so honest right now. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I think you need to reassess who you're playing a sacred fool for. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This can be a friendship. This can be something platonic. This can be a living situation, circumstance. I know what you're doing, Marlene. Marlene asks a question, which on the surface looks valid, sounds valid. I'm going to call you Potato from now on. Why? Because everything you say is so loaded. Got the sour cream, you got the cheese, you got the butter, the bacon, the chives. You're so loaded all the time, yo. Um, I do. I do like pew pews. I do. I do. She want to be a baddie. She want to be badass. She said, could I give her something like that as a pet name? What you want? MP5. She MP5 and rapid fire, baby. It's a brrr. It's not pew pew. It's a brrr. Oh, she's cracking me up. um Yeah, no, 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 that rifle is named Gucci because she goes boom, and then the bullpup is blink because everything I point at says blink. All right, we'll call you MP5. H and K MP5 is in the house. I was telling my husband yesterday, right? Actually, the day before, actually for the past several days, I want an MP5. I want one. And he goes, yeah, I'll get you one as soon as you give me $30,000. Shit. Yeah, no, because you need to. And I was like, I don't care. I'll get an FFO. No, I won't. Okay. So I think you need to let go of whatever this is that you are feeling is so heavy on your plate of obligations. Okay. Whoever that is, whatever that is, you guys are just collaborative dreaming. It's a pipe dream. That's never going to be something healthy. I know it's expensive. Daddy, I'm worth it. I'll use it to go hunting, but it's not made for long range, so it might be dangerous. I'll use it for close quarter rabbit hunting. Oh shit. Holy shit. That would be badass though. I mean, I don't eat rabbit. I don't want to just hunt rabbit for game. They have a I don't want a replica. You know, if you look into an SP5, it's semi, so please. I'll settle for an SP5. Please. This guy is now gonna start looking for it. He's gonna be obsessed. Okay. Anyways, I've done what I needed to do at this point. I know it's civilian version, US civilian version of the MP5. So I mean, I will settle for an SP5. I don't really need fully auto. You know, what am I gonna do with that? That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, no, I don't need all that. But I just like how it's all compact. Anyways, spirals of manifestation, you're creating situations for yourself. It's up to you if you want to create more positive situations. Like for me, I'm creating a situation, an opportunity to be a proud owner of a brand new SP5. Okay? There you go. That's how you do it, girls. That is how you do it. Please. Like that. You use those sounds and then you do the slow blink. And when you blink, you gotta shift and shift back, right? Works every time. Wait. Okay. Dream a beautiful dream. It's time for you to have your own dreams rather than continuing this collaborative dreaming of this toxic person. This person's trying to control whoever it is that they have their harpy ass talons in. It's a harpy ass person. Ooh. Ooh, that was Marlene's words. She called them a harpy. Why do you dislike them so much? Like, girl, stop. You can't just dislike people. Tell me later. Card number 31, trust yourself. So whoever is shackled to a harpy, whoever is shackled to a harpy, that connection is causing you to not trust yourself. You haven't trusted yourself for quite some time at this point. You know what I mean? That's not no bueno, no bueno, muy mal. Defend to the end the worthwhile. I think part of the reason why the cross watcher is so hell bent on you and this connection needs to occur is because you're going to displace that harpy so that they can finally be free. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread your wings and fly away. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So this is someone who can see you eye to eye. You guys see eye to eye on things. They're very upside down in the way they're seeing things right now, which it is what it is. Let me just quickly look because I'm out of time, guys. Excuse me. All right. Okay. So the cycle's being ended. Another confirmation. This is someone who you have a soul connection with, very deep one. Things that were hidden are going to be pushed out into the open. And then there's a shedding that's going to occur, a releasing, a much needed releasing. As of right now, it's not happening because neither of you are listening to your intuition. Excuse me. And I want to very much clarify this is a necessary soul based connection of growth, camaraderie, support. I don't know that it involves romance for everyone. It's probably not going to involve romance for most people. So if you're thinking this is your chance to boom chicka wow wow, you can, if you want, you can boom chicka wow wow whoever you want, just not me. Just not me. Um, but having some boom boom time does not mean that you are solidifying that you are going to be in a romantic connection with the individual. That will, however, solidify that you will absolutely hurt your own fucking feelings down to the floor, through the floor, into the basement. Be careful. Don't play games like that, okay? Be very, very careful. Now, if you can see this from a point of like trying to heal and move beyond the distortions, the hurt, and those type of things, this is a very powerful opportunity. If you are open to that, there is that potentiality that y'all, if you could please report the comment that just came through from Free the Mind. Please report that. Please report that. This is a person who's been highly abusive towards me, threatened to murder me, and all of that. Please report that. I'm going to leave this up to give you guys the opportunity to report it on YouTube. Yes. You're a fucking idiot. You fucking Swiss Satan. You are the dumbest person I've ever come across. Ever. Ever. How's it feel to know you're so irrelevant? How's that feel to know how irrelevant you are? How regurgitated and stupid you sound? Hurry, Google more information so that you can pretend to be intelligent when you're not. Hurry, copy more of what I say and try and pass it off as your work. Hurry and try and continue to develop some type of public connection to me to validate the stupidity of your work. You're weak. You can't do shit. Hey guys, have you noticed my health has been improving? Have you guys noticed my skin is looking amazing and luminous? Have you noticed how happy I've been recently? For the past, I'd say, couple months at this point. I finally stopped caring what the fuck will happen to that dumb fuck. I don't give a shit what happens to you. I don't give a single shit what happens to you, how you feel, how all of this affects you. I don't give a shit. I'm so unbothered by you at this point. I'm not even the one that continues to gather all of the messages to forward to my legal team. I don't see a single fucking thing you write, you piece of shit. And y'all, they want to be seen and known so badly. Too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Me nor my community give a shit. You're old news. Fuck out of here. You'll never stop me. I have no fear. You don't intimidate me, you weak ass piece of shit wannabe man, not even a boy. You infantile little shit. Oh, Emmy, so mean to me. What did I do? I didn't even do anything. You're dumb. You are fucking dumb. Dumb. Baby boo, you got a moment to come up with me? I'm sorry for my session. I need to bring my baby boo up here. 1 second. I'm going to send you the link on your Facebook, okay, boo? Come on up. Come up with me for a minute or two. Come up with me. Because, let's see. All right. We're just waiting for my boo to come up. Boo.
Oh, hey. All right. Oh, okay. All right.
No, protect the hair.
No,
Ooh, did you
it's
get
time for it to
curls?
come up. No, I didn't do curls. I just I had a styling. I just took the style out 2 days ago.
Let me see. Show me closer. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
Oh, no.
yeah,
Got a chocolate Fabio in the house.
it's dangerous out here in these streets. Watch yourselves.
Now, just because, daddy don't want to come up, so I got to
I
bring
got
you
you.
up. People need
I
to see
got
what a real masculine, divine masculine is. Zero forcing, zero any of that, zero disrespect, none of that.
Nah, see, I know what no means, and no means no. And no matter what different forms and versions of you say no, like it's universal throughout every language. Like that no means no. It
Yep,
might be said different in one language, but generally it's no. No, no is universal for no.
that's right. That's why we love you, chocolate Fabio.
Hmm. No is universal for no. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Thank you for coming up real quick. I do have to get going.
Yeah, no problem. Listen, enjoy your sessions. You're looking good, sounding good, glowing. We're loving it. You were loving it. We're loving it.
Sorry.
All right, okay. Listen, you get in trouble. I'll talk to you later.
Call me.
I'll call you, girl.
Bye. Guys, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Show our chocolate Fabio some love. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye, everyone.